What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of The Highground. We are your hosts,
Adrian
and Cisco, and today we're recapping Mandalorian episode 5. We're reviewing, recapping. Episode 5, chapter 21, The Pirate of the Mandalorian.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Directed by Peter Ramsey.
And written by Jon Favreau.
Yeah. We still haven't gotten a Bryce Dallas episode.
We got 3 more episodes.
Is she going to direct all 3 of them at the end?
Well, we were speculating that she might be a 2 director, and then Rick
might do
to
the
come back.
2?
Because we had Morrison already.
Yeah.
We had Ramsey already, and then we had the other dude already.
Yeah.
The Korean guy?
Yeah.
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 So that's it.
No, and then one girl, the one storyboard artist.
Yeah, Morrison. No. Okay. We're getting sidetracked here. Let's talk about the show first. So, what happens in this episode?
All right. So, where do we leave off at last episode?
Last episode, they rescued the foundling.
Rescue the foundling.
Right?
Yeah.
And everybody's all fine and dandy.
And we had a flashback
of Grogu.
Right. And we got to see who saved him.
Yes. Ahmed Best. He was the Jedi. What's the Jedi's name?
Kelleran Beck.
Yeah. You had some thoughts about last episode that you didn't really recount on our recap.
Oh, yeah, that's right. About, like,
who owns the Naboo
Because we were talking about that, about the Naboo yacht, and how, like, I know we're sidetracking right now, we'll get back to the episode right now in a bit, but, that was the part that I wanted to talk about, was, like, who owns that yacht? Is it Jar Jar's? Is it Padme's?
Well, you had a theory.
I had a theory.
So go ahead
and my theory is, and hopefully you guys agree. If you guys disagree, write down in the comments below. But I don't think anyone's talked about it. There's another person that's from Naboo, former senator. He's been there from the beginning. So I have a theory that this could be an actual Palpatine yacht.
Okay, but why send the 501st to kill everybody if not kill Baby Yoda?
I'm sure it's a trap. I'm sure he's trying to get them out of there, trying to get Grogu out, out of the temple. Because I'm sure he's aware of what's going on. He's not a dumb politician. I'm sure he's well aware of what's happening inside the temple at all times. Wow. So,
how about this? How about kill everybody in the temple?
Yeah.
Then a random Naboo senator, aristocrat, whatever, decides to help this out. And then they're like, okay, well, there is a potential Jedi that we could clone or use their midichlorians to manipulate whatever kinky shit he likes. Yeah. I think it's all happenstance. But you think it's designed.
I think it's designed. I think it's... Because, I don't know, do you think Kelleran Beck survives?
No.
He's going to die, right?
Yeah, he's going to die. Yeah. I think this is a one-off thing. If they bring him back, it's just fantastic.
Yeah, I'm sure Kelleran Beck will die a noble fight. And I would love to see Palpatine being there and, like, oh, shoot. Yeah, that's my theory.
That's a sidetrack. Okay. There you go. Okay.
Anywho.
Anywho.
Let's go back to our story.
Well, we're at Navarro. Okay.
What are you going to call it?
I was going to say something else. Navarro. It seems like Grief has some plans that he wants to do. He wants to, gentrify that area?
No,
he's done that.
He's moving stuff around. He's kind of like, he's expanding his city, which for some reason the city is the only city in the entire planet.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So one city controls the entire planet. It has to be a small planet or something, really small.
Maybe it's like a moon.
Maybe, I don't know.
Or dwarf planet. Or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not a lot of stuff goes there. That's why it was like a hive of scum and villainy for a bit.
For a long time. So he's expanding. He's like trying to make things work around there. He gets attacked by pirates.
That pirate guy that we seen in the first episode,
what's his name?
Pirate King Gorian Shard. The salad dude. Yeah. The salad guy, you know.
Pizza the Hut or Salad the Hut.
Yeah, he has like, well, and later in the episode, like we see his crew.
Yeah.
And one guy looks like Smee.
Yeah.
From, of course, Peter Pan, and the other guy's like a Pumbaa from
Lion King.
You think that could be because Jon Favreau did direct?
Oh,
live
that's
action.
right. Ooh. You heard it here first.
Ah, okay.
All right. So if you hear anywhere else, just say, hey, the High Ground talked about it first.
We're smarter than we look.
Sometimes. Sometimes. But are we, though?
Yeah, well, benefit of the doubt. But, of course, he comes back and he wants to make, he means business. Yeah, he wants to make a scene.
Yeah, he wants to take revenge for what Mando did. Mm-hmm. Like, Grief Karga didn't do much. Oh, I mean, he did shoot.
Well, he turned away the guys and then he shot.
And they came back. Yeah, I don't know why it took them so long to come back when they were, like, in the same system.
Yeah, right? They were just hiding out in the
They're like, let's just wait a couple days, and then we'll go. But not right now.
It's all for dramatic effect. They had the script. They're like, all right, Mando's not ready yet. Like, he needs to rescue someone.
Or has he been ready? Oh. All right, it's been 5 episodes. Mm-hmm. And he's been this hasn't been his show. It's been more of the Bo-Katan show.
You did stress that a lot.
It's the Mandalorian show, but it is. I'm like, it started off with him. We've been following him, but it seems like he's been sidelined this whole. He's been Book of Boba Fett to the side.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that to Mando.
No.
To your point, yes, I do agree with you that it has kind of been sidetracked to her. Mm-hmm. I think the best probably thing, but I don't know. It's all Mando. It's Mandalorian stuff, so they're piling up all the Mando stuff.
He was a badass in the first season, badass in the second season, a badass in the Book of Boba Fett, and then this season he's like. He's been a good pilot, but that's about it. But I haven't seen him do anything crazy, like tactical wise. He brings out the Darksaber and he's like, I can't do this anymore.
I have some thoughts, but I'll save it towards our recap at the very end, our rating, and
let's continue.
Yeah, we're getting sidetracked like goddamn.
I'm very passionate about what's going on right now.
Yes you are, and that's okay.
Yeah,
but there's a time and place.
I know.
Okay, so I like how the citizens of Navarro leave.
Yeah.
And
there's only like a few.
There's like a handful of people. Like it looks so big, and then there's like a handful of people there, and they're all like white people too, and all that. And I'm like,
there's some aliens.
Yeah, some aliens. But I'm like, the heck? This is the citizens of Navarro? Like I was expecting a lot more people.
Did they all die when they got killed by the pirates?
No, I think some people were there because later on
they think they went some other spots,
or they hid on their own because the little guys hid, and then that barkeep was like being harassed by the pirates there.
True.
So I'm pretty sure some people were remaining in there.
Quickly, those pirates turned Navarro back to the way it was.
It looked like shit. Yeah.
Back to the way it was when they first started the season. Like,
that's what pirates do.
It's like, you want to have something nice? Nah.
No.
Pirates
shoot some monkeys in a tree.
The monkeys are okay. They survived the blast.
They did.
They didn't move from where they were at.
No, they were just hanging out there. Yeah.
Do you think they have like little huts or something, or they just love just hanging out on the trees?
I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah. That's a question I hope never gets answered on this show because that's the last thing I want to hear on this show.
I want details, damn it.
But what happens?
Grief Karga sends a message to...
What's that? Carson?
Yeah, Carson Teva.
Carson Teva. Yeah. Commander, right? Commander?
Is it? Yeah, I think Commander.
Or Captain.
Captain Carson Teva.
Yeah, the guy from Kim's Convenience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And he gets a message. He's at a bar, and it looked like some tropical planet.
Yeah. A lot of stuff.
There's a lot of Easter eggs there, and one really, really big one. So before we get to the big one, we saw Dave Filoni, Deborah Chow, and Rick Famuyiwa.
Yep.
They were all there.
They were those guys that, in The Prisoner that blew up that place.
That was hilarious. Oh, look, their guns are coming out. Blast them.
Yeah. And then you like, looking back, you mentioned that to me, and I went back.
Yeah.
Filoni, Trapper Wolf, he's wearing his hat. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, crap. All right, he's wearing his hat.
He wears his hat no matter what. Takes off his helmet. Yeah. It's on the hat.
It's on the hat.
Yeehaw.
All right. But the big thing.
Yeah, the big guy.
Big guy that got spoiled with me because I saw an image.
Thumbnails. Okay, that's another thing that really gets to me. You have YouTube people that have more than 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
And they keep putting spoiler thumbnails of the episode. I'm like, do you seriously have to spoil it for all your subscribers? They see the episode
a lot more earlier than a lot of people
exactly. Do. There's people that are working during the weekdays, at least wait until Monday. At least would be nice. To at least do something. They'll put a thumbnail and they'll blur it out, but if they they'll blur it just a little bit, and it's kind of annoying.
Some people do that, but nowadays, or not nowadays, like I'm an old man.
They just show
like the past couple of times they just show the person,
and it's like, what? Like Keller and Beck last episode. Big spoiler. Like, everyone was like, oh my god. Like, word of mouth would have just spread easily, and then everyone was like, oh, wow, yeah. But, like, lately, Keller and Beck spoiled every thumbnail's Keller and Beck. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, this doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, and, like,
rude. It's rude to your subscribers that haven't seen it.
The finale of Mando Season 2 was spoiled because of that, too.
Yeah,
so I was pissed off at that.
And that sucks. It's like, you have fans. You want to have your fans... your subscribers, and yet you do things like that to ruin their experience of Star Wars. Yeah, okay, you enjoy the episode and you thought it was a great episode and you're like blown away by the character. Why would you do that to someone else? Why would you ruin that experience to someone else?
I know you guys are excited and all that stuff, but like not everybody has seen it.
Yeah, exactly.
And give it a day. Yeah, just like you're saying, give it a day.
Wait until
fans will see the show, but not all the fans have the
on
time
YouTube, you
or
can
the means
easily
to watch
change on YouTube, you can change the thumbnail. It's not like you have to be one dedicated one. Mm-hmm. Change it on Monday. Like, give people the weekend to watch it. They're with their kids, or they have no time. They're good. One of the biggest defenses that everyone says, like, well, you shouldn't be on social media. I'm like,
how could you avoid social media these days?
Exactly. Right? So I don't know. To me, just. No.
I just like how this episode is the episode of sidetracks.
Yeah. I'm telling you. A lot has happened from episode 1 to episode 5. All right, let's continue.
Let's go back to that. So it's Zeb.
Yeah, Zeb. Yeah, Zeb.
Zeb. And then those who don't know who Zeb is, he's one of the main characters from Rebels. Yeah. And he pops up, and he looks pretty cool. He's very animated. Mm-hmm. Of course, it's a TV show. They don't have, like, the whole... budget for like movies and stuff like that, but I think it looked pretty good, and it was cool. I thought it was just another alien species, and I'm like, oh wait, no, that sounds like him.
It was them,
and I looked him up
because you could tell by the voice.
You think he's gonna come back? And
of course, he's the first actual Rebels character to come back. Oh no, Chopper was in it, but he was in Rogue One.
Yeah, but like. Yeah, okay,
No, but like to make his like actual like, hey, let's get the band back together.
Well, they are already hinting a couple of Rebel stuff already, especially with Ahsoka's show coming up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
So we may see some Ezra too and all that.
Ezra. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, it's all coming back.
Nerdy
together.
Shit, love it. Okay, so
Zeb's there, and it was a good. He
gets a message from Grief. Asking for help.
Yeah. And he's like, all right, let me see what I can do.
Goes to
Coruscant. Mm-hmm. Talks to Tim Meadows.
Tim Meadows. I think his name was
another cameo.
Truffle. No, not Truffle.
Cornell Tuttle.
Tuttle. There you go.
Cornell Tuttle.
Yeah. If you guys don't know who Tim Meadows is, he's
a comedian from SNL.
SNL, and he was the ladies' man.
Yeah.
In which you were like, ooh, a lady. It's a lady.
And he had like a lisp.
Yeah, I liked him a lot because he looked like if you were to get him out of this episode and drop him in Return of the Jedi, he will fit perfectly. Yeah. He had that 80s type of look. Yeah. He had that kind of throw. He had that, like, just that whole outfit. Mm-hmm. And everybody else around him seemed somewhat out of place. Yeah. Because, of course, it's being updated. Of course, we see Kane again. Kane's there, of course. We all know she's a double agent. Yes.
I'm sure. Like, the whole thing with, like, that whole scene right there, you could tell that the Republic doesn't have its thing working. It's not, like, it's competent.
It's a bureaucracy at the worst. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, all this,
all of this. Like, what happened to, like, what the rebellion stood for?
No, like, protecting the citizens of the galaxy. Right. And then she comes on and she's like, oh, well, they haven't signed the charter yet. And this, that. And like,
I guess we can't go help them. Oh,
yeah. But I like how Tiva saw through her real quick. Yeah. And he saw that little emblem that, you know, former Imperial.
Oh, yeah. There's something going on.
He knew. Yeah. He smelled what she was cooking.
Yeah. What was she cooking?
Some rotten ass.
She was cooking something. Mm-hmm. Meth?
She was scheming. She was scheming.
Yeah.
No help. No help from the New Republic. No. So where does he go?
So he goes, looks for Mando. Because he knows that for some reason, I guess he's well informed that there's a big group of them.
I think he was tracking R5.
R5. But like, if he was tracking R5, that would track him to Pelimato, right? Because Pelimato owned him.
Maybe he went to her.
Yeah. And then maybe trying to get, like, a message. Yeah. Like, maybe, Or maybe she did go to her first and then told him, hey, I'm looking for Mando. Oh, he has R5. And then probably that's how he ended up... Probably deleted scenes. They're probably deleted Pelimato scene.
Well, he finds the Mandalorians.
Yeah.
And
asks Mando for help. Yeah. And Mando's like, sure, I'll definitely do whatever. I'm surprised. He should have gone there too. He should have taken a squad of like X-Wing pilots and just gone.
I think that would have been seen as a threat, though.
Is it?
Just a lone pilot asking for help instead of like a whole squadron.
Yeah.
Probably the Mandalorians would have thought they were being attacked or something like that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't know. I think
maybe
he wanted
afterwards. Like afterwards.
Seem as less threatening for this ass.
But you know, that's true.
Well.
Mm-hmm. And then he tells Mando. Mando's has a little kumbaya meeting.
They have
passing the torch. Like, oh, you get to talk first.
Yeah, the talking stick. The talking hammer. Yeah.
So he has the magic stick, and starts explaining to them that they need to come out of the caves, come out of the darkness.
They can't hide anymore.
Step into the light and finally be integrated back into the universe, the Star Wars universe, and take back what's theirs.
And Paz, he grabbed the talking stick, and it seemed like he was going one way, but went a whole 180, and was like, let's fucking do it. Like, he's ready for it. Like, he had a scratch that he was finally going to scratch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I was really excited about that.
Definitely helping out Mando now.
Yeah. I just gestured weird, too. So
yeah.
I saw that Bo-Katan.
I will follow her anywhere.
But
we all would. Not everybody.
Not everybody. I would just watch her walk away.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's see
walk away.
But, okay, so they get all ready for battle. It's what they've been training for. It's what they've been shooting at water for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stuff is finally going to happen.
They're shooting the water. And I was like, what type of training does that help them?
Pirates. Seaweed pirates.
Yeah, sea pirates.
Seaweed pirates.
That's the reason. That makes sense. They're attacking the water to get used to the pirates.
Seaweed pirates.
Yes. So they get everyone together, make a plan, and they head out to Navarro to go liberate them. And they get into an awesome battle. Sorry about that, guys. I need to put this on silent. So they get so they get into a fight.
Yeah.
And
you start kicking ass.
Kicking ass. And
especially Paz, just dropping in and wasting everyone.
Wasting everyone with this Gatling gun.
And we even see the armorer come in and smack smack some bitches.
I'm surprised she doesn't have anything else. It's just all hammer.
It's all hammer and what else?
What does she have? Like weapons? I thought weapons were their.
I don't know. Maybe as an armorer, it's such a prestigious position that they're like, you can't do anything else. Like these are your tools.
I'm surprised like she wouldn't have like some sort of like
a sword.
Yeah, like an awesome sword or something. Oh, but they can't do Beskar weapons.
Are those tools?
Yeah, they're Beskar. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. But she uses them as weapons, and apparently she says that you can't forge weapons out of Beskar, but whatever.
Oh, it's meant just for armor. It's
yeah, exactly.
So that's why the spear was such a... Yeah, okay, I get it now. All right, so things make sense.
They liberate it. They, all of a sudden, the armor wants to talk to Bo-Katan.
But first, they're granted a piece, like a chunk.
Like a big chunk of land.
To settle there now. You know?
After they beat everybody and they crash the ship and they blow it up. Which was pretty cool.
That ship is pretty cool. What is it called? The Corsair?
I think. Yeah, the Corsair. Yeah, the Corsair.
It was a pretty cool shape.
It was.
Like, the captain looked dumb. He had the Captain Hook jacket. Yeah. There was Smee. There was Pumbaa there.
Favreau.
It was still a pretty cool looking ship, though. Yeah. Yeah, but they got rid of him,
And so she talks to Bo-Katan, tells her, you know what? Take off your helmet. Since, you walked both paths, you're going to help us reunite the clans, the tribes.
Yeah.
And,
because the armor, because Bo had a misconception, like, distrust to the Children of the Watch. And the armorer knows that. You know, they are fundamentalists.
Yeah.
So I think this is just like a go and talk good about us, but don't beat us necessarily because you're going to scare the other guys away.
Yeah. But I don't think they're going to follow her. Even if she saw the Mythosaur, they won't follow her because Din has the Darksaber. So Din would have to go on this mission with her.
But she's
on a mission.
She has a claim, though. Yeah. She has a claim.
Oh, just because you see the Mythosaur. She didn't write it.
But these guys are such fundamentalists. If you were to go to a fundamentalist, like, Christian group right now and said, hey, I saw Jeebus. Yeah. Well, like, okay, all right. Well,
okay, well, the thing is, like, Bo-Katan saw the Mythosaur. Right? Armor didn't see it. Din Djarin has the Darksaber. Armor saw the Darksaber.
They have the living water collection.
He got the living water and stuff like that, right? So, technically, Din is the leader and should be trained as the leader for Mandalorian.
I think this is Disney being more liberal now because they've transitioned to... Remember how Disney was so conservative at one point? Yeah. And then they just like did a whole like back channel and all that. I think this is just women empowerment type of shit going on, and I'm all for it. It's just it needs to be done.
Unless she's trying to do some sort of competition between Mando and Din and Bo-Katan to see what's going to happen.
Well, maybe we don't know the armorers. What she's thinking.
I want to ship them together. I want to ship them together.
You want to put them together?
Yeah, ship relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, ship them. That's what the kids are saying nowadays.
Daddy and mommy.
Yeah, daddy and mommy.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a little bit of Grogu in this episode.
Very little.
Very, like, just cameo.
He just, like...
in the background. Didn't even say anything.
No. Yeah. This was a very setting up...
Yeah. This is the beginning of the Mandalorian season.
It was a good episode, but it was still setting up.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But,
this is season 4 now, where we're starting.
And then we see the Carson Teva making his parole. And we see a old Imperial landing craft that was destroyed, and everybody was killed, and supposedly it was carrying Moff Gideon to his trial.
Yeah. And then when they tried to look up why the ship was there, it was classified. So someone in the
New Republic
is hiding stuff now.
Which there's sleeper cells everywhere in the New Republic, right?
Yeah. So the Republic's going to end up falling apart pretty soon.
I think it's crumbling, but it's not going to fall apart until episode 7, when it's totally wasted.
Yeah,
but they're just showing how
it's so corrupted. And
the foundation is not going to work.
Not leveled.
That's why it was destroyed so very easily.
Yeah. So that was the episode.
Good so far.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think.
Wait.
Are you guys Bo-Katan?
Rating and ranking?
We'll get to that right now. I want to know. I'm on a mission. Do you guys think that Din should have leadership of the Mandalorians, or do you think Bo-Katan should have the leadership of the Mandalorians? That's my question to everybody right now.
I don't think either.
I want to hear it in the comments.
I think at the very end of this show, it's going to end like this. Mando just walking out into the sunset.
You think so?
I think that. If he is...
And Bo-Katan dies?
Yeah, fuck her. I think, like, if they end it and he's on the throne and all that stuff...
I would love that.
I wouldn't like it because it's not his character. We were introduced to Mando as the man with no name, you know what I mean? Like, he was just missing the noise of the spurs.
I think he should...
He was fistful of dollars Clint Eastwood type of guy.
Or what if the armor just becomes the leader? The armor.
I don't mind that. She's already a leader. Yeah.
She becomes the leader. Mm-hmm. She gets the Darksaber and the Mythosaur, and Bo-Katan and Mando hold hands and ride off into the sunset.
No, if they have a happy ending, I don't like that.
Why?
Because Star Wars is always full of happy endings and this and that, but let's be realistic.
Star Wars
That's why I loved Rogue One so well, because all those guys got wasted.
Well, yeah.
This is Star Wars. When was a war so happy?
But it ended up so happy.
No, fuck that.
Come on.
Be realistic. Okay, everyone wants a happy ending, but I will like a more downbeat bummer of an ending because it's more realistic to me.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Sorry. We're going to fight.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, so what's your rating?
My rating, the past 2 episodes were 7.5. I'll give this one an 8.5.
8.5, wow.
Yeah.
I gave it a 9.
Okay, hey,
it was a 9.
Yeah.
I would have given it a higher rating, but the whole Bo-Katan thing and the Mando being somewhat sidelined kind of...
Yeah, it's upsetting you.
Yeah, it's upsetting you.
You're not going to sleep at night.
No. Yeah.
Ranking wise, this is top now.
Oh yeah, this is top. Episode 5 is number 1. Mm-hmm. Episode 2 still would be my number 4.
Right. Yeah, that was a good one.
And then after that, it's like, I don't know.
It kind of teeters and it's like, all right, maybe this, maybe that. I don't know. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, let us know what your rankings are. Mm-hmm. And let us know also about the Din and Bo-Katan. I want to know about that. Because I know this guy here.
I don't want it. I don't want
no ship. Do you guys think there should be a ship? Relationship between both of them?
Why do you say ship? Dude?
I don't know. I got stuck.
It's giving me the ick. Shit.
I'm trying to be hip. I'm kidding. No, I'm just joking. I'm still a nerd. I'll never be hip. No. Anywho.
Okay, so don't forget to click, share, and subscribe on this channel right now, and then also look for us on Instagram at the Highground Pod, and then on TikTok at the Highground.
If you guys subscribe and like us on this video, that'd be great. Yeah, we know that we're doing something great.
This one was a pretty long one because there was a lot of tangents.
Yeah. I had a lot to say. This is the beginning of the second half, so
aren't we gonna do like a recap of the whole season?
Yeah, we are. We'll do a recap.
That's going to be like hours long.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
What you got to say.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
But, all right, guys. All right. Thank you very much, and see you on the next episode.
Right. Peace.
Peace.